All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Nice kick there by Adesanya. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Look at the angle of that nice body.
And they're exchanging leather early. Well, the last style-bender's got it going here tonight, DC. As he often says, I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. His accuracy is on a completely different level than most of these middleweights he's facing. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, you gotta stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Ground and pound strike there now. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right.
Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. We cross the midpoint in round one. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop the
He
stop.
better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Oh, useful strike on the ground that was. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, nice punch there by Adesanya. Oh, inside leg kick lands for him, DC. That was beautiful technique.
He's beating up both sides of the leg. A lot of times you see guys throwing outside kicks. He's switched it up now, and he's beating up the inside of his opponent's leg.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, still plenty of time to go here in round one, but what a start for this man tonight. Aggressive to a fault, staying technical, though, and very accurate with his strikes as well. Good start for him here tonight. Single collar tie now. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Takedown defense holds up. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off his strikes. He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Ooh, and he caught the kick.
Nice strike.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie, and they separate. Oh, landing a punch with the left hand now, so certainly putting it all together on the feet tonight.
Doing a lot of work with his offhand.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
Elbow to the head there by Adesanya, and that left hook landed on the button.
big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
All right, here we go with round two. Round one, pretty good, not great, but some action on both sides.
We can't always hope for fireworks, John.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to deal with the ebbs and flows of a fight. In round number one, you saw both guys have success. Let's see who really charges out ahead in the second round.
Try to establish that jab.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Adesanya gets absolutely punished by that hit. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Splits the guard, lands the right knee. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing. Good takedown defense by Israel.
All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately.
Oh, lands another punch there. Not a mean guy. He's just doing a smart thing.
Oh, he has to be attacking that cut, John. I mean, if he's not, then he's doing his opponent a favor. Attack that cut. Make him pay for it.
Effective strike there by Adesanya.
He's throwing every part of himself and getting big leg kicks. Big kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow. Gets the elbow there.
That right hand hurt him a little bit. Beautiful body kick.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break him?
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure.
Oh, you don't want to be anywhere near his guillotine choke. Might have the neck here.
Watch guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. Don't give up, don't give up. Wow. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Oh, knee to the head. Connects with a right hand, pretty good punch that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Israel Adesanya gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Some nice back and forth action here.
Good stick.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Well-timed knee to the body.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Right, no more strikes.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight. And it's been so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point. Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. All right, single collar tie now. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Good punch. Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Now Adesanya mixing it up a little bit. We'll see what he can offer on the canvas.
I mean, he can do it all. He's long told us that he has a great ground game. Nobody has forced him to use it yet. Let's see what he does with this position. Big knee lands right to his opponent's midsection. Nice, sneaky head kick.
Big power shot there. Here he is back in the clinch. Elbow lands for him. And he caught the kick. Oh, collar tie.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Nice job staying busy here in the clinch.
That's a good strike right there.
Adesanya gets absolutely melted by that head kick. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing. Great punch landed with so much power. There's no tell on that leg kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Winded up on the right there to no avail. Tremendous kickboxing skills on display there by the middleweight champ, Israel Adesanya.
I mean, Israel Adesanya does not give any tells when he's going to strike. He does not give you any indication that he's coming. That's why he's been so successful. Nice punch land.
Jockeying for position here in the clinch. Both fighters trying to get a more dominant position. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Adesanya.
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there.
Nice body kick right under the elbow. Nice punch there.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, a little single collar tie there. DC didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Oh, look at that jab. Snapped his head back.
His jab gets to the target so fast, and he always brings his hands right back to his face.
Ooh, blocks the shot. Battle for position here. Oh, single collar tie here. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Nice straight punch.
Got the single collar tie. All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go. Elbow by Adesanya. Oh, uppercut to the head, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
His opponent was doing a great job of seeing the punches coming straight at him, so he changed the angle and came up through the middle with it.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. Head kicks upon head kicks, man.
I mean, generally you don't take this many head kicks.
Right.
You get one and you go to sleep. But he's been able to withstand it. But I'm telling you, man, he takes one more clean. His night's over.
Your hands. You need to go back to the game plan, just like we practiced in the gym. Hands high, chin's low. Protect yourself.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Well, he's got the kicking game going tonight. Lands another one there.
A beautiful kick, and all I can think of, better him than me. Nice leg kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Ooh, head kick lands, and he's hurt.
Israel Adesanya gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Straight right is there.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, and he caught the kick. And they separate. Single collar tie now. Goes upstairs for an elbow. Just misses with a left hook there. Oh, nice job with the knee strike there. That'll wake you up.
He thought it would be available. He just knew he had to find the right time to throw it that at the right time. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good. And they separate.
Head kick.
Goes to the body there.
Great posture control by his opponent.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
Oh, effective strike there by Adesanya.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Nice head kick.
Adesanya gets stung by that leg kick. Takes him down. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Under 2 minutes now to go. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
And he landed the right hand there. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chopping the wood with those leg kicks.
Slips the punch nicely there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Big punch from the clinch. Real quick leg kick.
Adesanya gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet.
He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, beautiful job with the hands there by Israel Adesanya. When you focus too much on the kicks, that's what happens. You get cracked with that Adesanya right hand. Oh, nice jab by him there. And I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind it. Oh, nice jab.
Trying to kick the leg out. All right, single collar tie now. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, let's now check out some of the action, DC. What a display of leg kicks in that last round.
He did a good job of identifying his approach in that round. He knew the leg kick would be open, and he took full advantage of it.
You need to snap out of it. You're taking too much damage. You have to start defending yourself.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated.
Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when the opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Right on the button. Adesanya gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh, collar tie. Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there.
His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
Head kick attempt. It's blocked. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Back and forth we go! Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch. Nice punch lands over the top. You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate. Nice job to raise the guard and block another strike there. He doesn't want the ringside position anywhere near this octagon.
He has to understand that at any moment, if this thing goes down into the eye, the referee and the commission will have to stop the fight. Great job being aware, keeping the hands up and blocking, making sure to minimize the damage to that already cut eye.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition.
Nice head kick.
Lands flush with that right hand. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook. Massive knee lands from the tie clinch. Great punch.
Man, look at his torso. That just can't feel good. Look,
Oh!
Both guys landing big shots.
Big leg kick land. Right hand landed.
Oh, he eats a knee. Outstanding kick there by Adesanya. Beautiful right hand over the top. single collar tie here.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Adesanya.
Beautiful strike.
He's able to slip the left. Oh, big left hand there.
What a tricky head kick. Oh, nice. Nice.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. He blocks the punch. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind up, no tell, just a brutal kick.
Adesanya gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Got the single collar tie.
That was a thudding leg kick. What a body kick.
A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
Gets the elbow up into the target.
Another clinch position.
Nice 1-2 there.
Beautiful kick.
Throwing that jab, no good. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. Slips. Stuff the takedown, no problem.
Get to that takedown. Oh, he might have got him with a choke. Oh!
Wow. What a fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Declared the winner by split decision, Assassin!
Well, congratulations to him there, and I think 5 years from now they'll forget that it was a split and not a unanimous decision, but that was a close fight.
I mean, that was a very close fight, and that's the most uncomfortable decision in the world, to walk to the center not knowing if you did enough to get the job done. Fortunately, he did enough, and he got the victory.